Today, more and more people are coming to the United States for immigration, education, and business. The purpose behind people who are coming to the United States is they consider the United States as the land of freedom. Their opinion is based on the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. Under the clause of freedom of petition in the First Amendment, people who have little or no power can gather together and express their needs to the society. The First Amendment is significant to me because it defines the United States as a democratic nation and it interprets the core value of protecting the weak.
Democrats, as Republicans, as members of an environmental group, as members of a political group, as members of religious organizations. The whole idea of the concept of the right of association, a derivative right from the right of assembly, is to protect people in the various memberships and associations they engage in for peaceful purposes in order to petition the government for redress of their grievances.
According to the United States Citizenship and Immigration Service, the petitions are increasing every year, and most of them are being approved because most of petitions represent people's needs. One successful petition event in the United States history is petition for women's suffrage in the late 1800s and 1900s. During that time, women had no voice in the society, but all of them had their own idea toward the society. Therefore, people started to sign petitions to get federal government's attention. At first, it was not very successful. Only little petitions appeared on public's view. However, famous anti-segregationist Frederick Douglass Jr. organized a petition for women's suffrage, and it gathered 33 signatures from different individuals and organizations. It was a huge explosion that shocked the society. After that, more and more petitions were coming out to fight for equal voting rights. Finally, by 1916, almost all major suffrage organizations were united to petition, and New York adopted the women's suffrage in the following year. Moreover, President Woodrow Wilson changed his position to support the women's suffrage to become an amendment in 1917. Finally, the 19th Amendment for equal voting right to all genders was ratified in 1920 due to the hard work of all petitioners. Moreover, petition also has the power to remove hazards that can threaten people's security. In 2004, two young ladies, one named Rachel and one named Jackie, were driving in a rental car from Enterprise. However, the tragedy occurred. The car caught fire and crashed into a tractor. Unfortunately, both young ladies could not survive after this deadly incident. Rachel died at 24 and Jackie died at 20. Further investigation indicates that the cause of this incident is the rental car was a recall car. Even though Enterprise took full responsibility for this incident, they were still renting recall cars for several years. This made the father of these two died young ladies outraged. He could not tolerate Enterprise's action and policy to harm more and more families. Therefore, he started a petition to ask federal government to ban the car renting company to rent recall cars. His petition, he noticed that the bill to prohibit car companies from selling or renting vehicles under recall notice is on Congress' table, but Enterprise is leading a charge against this bill. Therefore, he wanted federal government to hear people's voice. He states that this isn't about my family anymore. This is about all those other families and everyone who rents a car in the future or has a loved one who rents a car. I can't do this alone. I need your help in order to get help from public. Fortunately, his petition received more than 160,000 signatures, and prohibiting company from renting out recall cars became a law.
The Rachel and Jacqueline Houck Auto Rental Car Safety Act that will prohibit rental car companies from renting vehicles which are subject to a federal safety recall once the companies have been notified by the manufacturer that the vehicle is being recalled.
However, petitions are not always useful to the public. In 2014, there is a ridiculous but extreme popular petition was sent to White House. That senseless petition was asking the United States government to deport Justin Bieber, a very popular pop singer. Although this petition was totally illogical and useless, more than 273,000 people signed the petition, so the White House had to cut some valuable time to respond to this meaningless petition. This is the most awful sin of petition and the only disadvantage law or demand to start a petition. Despite the disadvantage of petition, it is still a significant right to people. Under freedom to petition, people can tell government what they want and the government can understand what people need.